Okay, these are the coaching notes for the Wednesday strength class. We commence in 25th of May 2026. So this is our explosive strength day, our power day, or athletic day. Essentially, the majority of training we're doing in the gym kind of falls under the category of just force development. Wednesday is very much about the rate of force development. So how quickly can you take all the power you have and deliver it? This is quite an important part of staying healthy as a human. So we definitely want to spend time addressing these qualities. So first up we have, or I actually should say, the training session is going to change a little bit. We're not going to get too wrapped up on how many sets we're doing here. We're going to just set a timer. We're going to have a 10-minute warm-up. The coach will decide the warm-up on the day. Appropriate to the exercises that are coming. But obviously, they will lead you through that warm up, and then we have 10 minutes set aside where in your groups you're going to work on these 4 different exercises, and then you will just switch to the next one. It doesn't matter really which way you are performing this around. If you start on station 3 and end up going to 4, 1 and 2 versus 1, 2, 3 and 4, it doesn't matter. I would be just thinking quality of movement. You'll notice all the reps are quite low so that we can just really focus on conjuring up that energy and delivering it as clean as possible. So first up, if we look at station 1, we have the group performing a hang power clean, and that's just going to be for 2 reps. Hang power clean, barbells down around about the knee, drive the force into the ground, and then we are making a scrape sort of contact with the upper thigh, sometimes with the hip, depending on the arm length and the femur length. And then we are short pull, and then we are getting right underneath that barbell, looking for a nice timed receive. Your coach will guide you through that, but I'm not going to get too wrapped up in the technique here, right? Because if you were to take an Olympian in this Olympic lifting sport, you will see them perform this with like impeccable technique. But equally, you will see where, people in my background in like shot put or any sort of thrower, we weren't coached to perform these with meticulous technique. We were just told to lob the barbell and get it up to our shoulder. And believe it or not, from a coaching point of view, some coaches will struggle with that, but from an athletic development point of view, it's absolutely fine. Okay, go and look at American footballers do hang power cleans in the gym versus an Olympian and doing Olympic weightlifting. They look so different, but you will find them lifting often the same weight, which tells you they are both capable of the same rate of force. Okay, so next up we have broad jump or box jump. I'd be happy for these to be done outside. Just make sure that when you're doing a broad jump that you're landing on a surface doesn't have loads of small pebbles underneath or stones, because you will slip. If you're doing them inside, it's just 3 reps, so use the length of the gym. The coach will be in the room, will lay out the room that there's a nice little area for that. And you're looking for a nice big long distance on the broad jump, and then if it's a box jump, we're just going for height. Either way. And I put them in, by the way, because some people don't feel confident doing the box jump and feel much better just doing the broad jump. They don't have the potential catching the shin on the box. Push press, little small dip, drive with the feet, and then finish with the arms. The push comes from the legs, the press comes from the arms. And then control back into the receive, reset and go. Slam ball, use the heavier slam balls for this, okay? Get involved with that, and that's really it. Not really much else to say here. I would say overall, just make sure we're performing reps really nice and clean, that we're actually able to move fast. We want to obviously load it up progressively over the next few weeks, but give yourself a nice starting point and enjoy.